Hello, everybody. Welcome here inside of Daytona International Speedway, home of the AutoNation e-Prix, or AutoNation Daytona e-Prix. I just messed that up. I'm so sorry. It's the opening round of the Hankook E-Cup Series on the Perez Sports Network, the best sports on the best network. Glad to have y'all with us for the season opener today at Daytona. It should be a heck of a race. It's not the traditional oval, however. It's not even the traditional road course layout. It is a modified version of the beloved Daytona road course, the home of the 24 Hours of Daytona and former NASCAR Cup Series stop, also home of the Moto America motorcycle races at the start of the year as well. But we're racing on the infield road course, although not using the oval section, a bit of a modified version of the road course you know and love. And it should provide a fantastic show, especially coming in through the final corner where we expect to see a lot of action today. Let's take a look at your Hankook driver spotlight heading into this race with Kane v. Me, who qualified on pole. He also won from the pole in the truck race last week. Trucks are off this week because we had to push this race back, but Kane v. Me will be looking to sweep the weekend, quote unquote, in that AutoNation Chevrolet Blazer. Also, on a note here, it is the debut of the Chevrolet Blazer EV, technically introduced last season. However, nobody ran Chevrolet last year. It is making its first appearance in the ERT Hankook E-Cup Series today. But Kane v. Me should be. You got to be Kane. Well, Kane, you'll still get the 5 bonus points, but you won't be credited with the race start. Anyway, moving on. I guess take Kane out. I'm still doing that. Forza is back in the field here. He took a bit of a hiatus in season 5 or season 4. We didn't think he'd ever come back, but for some reason, something possessed him to come back. So he'll be driving the New Orleans Saints Ford Mustang Mach-E for Perez Motorsports. And let's see if he can do something that the New Orleans Saints can't seem to do, and that is win. Of course, the 3-time ERT Hankook Cup Series champion will be in the field here today. And also, I'm going to go... Actually, no, let's take a look. I know it's a little bit lazy, but I kind of have to. The top 3 are all really good. Michelina Baranina, the Cup Series rookie, making her first official full-time start in the ERT Hankook E-Cup Series, driving the AutoNation Ford Mustang Mach-E, the title sponsor of this race, also driving the pink Mercedes somewhat, the old Force India Racing Point, whatever you want to call that Mustang. But she is obviously the defending Truck Series champion, moved up to the Cup Series full-time this season. She'll be driving that number 87 Ford full-time. Obviously, you got to expect her to make a big run here. Maybe not so much on the road courses, but so far she has proven herself to be a fantastic quality driver. We have 8 drivers, although that might turn into 7 here shortly. With that being said, drivers, start your engines. Your engines are already started. Anyway, are we ready to go here, guys? It's the first race of the season. We're looking at a 46 lap race for today's action here on the Perez Sports Network. Glad to have you all with us here. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the Perez Sports Network for more of the electric racing tour. The Chevrolet Blazers' first race ever in the Electric Racing Tour. Chevrolet came in the Truck Series last season. Gonna double check to make sure everybody is ready to go. Daniel Suarez, despite wrecking, has managed to move his way up to 24th, so that's awesome. Anyway, everyone's ready to go. 8 drivers, 20 some odd rounds. I can't remember exactly, but it's gonna be a long season. And let's see who can get the Season 5 championship. 26 rounds. Okay, awesome. That's 26 weeks of racing. We were gonna do 2-a-days, but I'm not sure how that's gonna, or not 2-a-days, but two a weeks. Either way, countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag in the air from Daytona, and Season 5 is underway. Oh, Forza, give that spot back to the 45. Good. We should have the CC limiters installed now, so I wouldn't test the track limits too much if I were you. Take a look at this. This is Raffy's around the outside. He gets tight. He'll go into the grass, and Kane will maintain the lead. He's got the 0-0 Forza right there, that double hot in the Ford Mustang. And we got 3 wide for third back there. Michelina, Raffy's, and Blen. And 2 of those allies of sorts, and that's a big battle for third. We're keeping an eye on that while also maintaining our eye on the lead, on the battle for the lead. But Forza gets caught up on the grass. 45's going to keep the lead. He'll move into the final corner, coming into the hairpin, onto the banked corner. And Raffy's goes high. He washes up, manages to keep himself there. And that's the first lap at Daytona done and dusted. I think Michelina might have gotten, no, she did not get into the limiter there, but Kane will lead the first lap. Remember, he won the truck race here just last Sunday to start out the season, or start out the season 2 in the Maverick E-Truck Series. And we got another battle back there potentially. I think it's a battle for dead last between Narrows Arrows and your defending champion Random in that number 27 Toyota Camry. And that battle for the lead has just reignited again. Forza into the grass. Ford versus Chevy. Here comes Kane down the bottom, overshoots the corner. Forza's going to look for an opportunity. Michelina also back there with Raffy's as well. Blend into the tire barrier back there. He's battling with Rapid Skill. Multiple battles to keep an eye on. Maybe NASCAR should consider, or maybe Formula E should consider this layout in the future. 45, that's not going to work. And he's into the limiter. So yes, it does in fact work. It only slows you down for 2 seconds, but that's all the time you need to lose to really kneecap your run. And look at Michelina, started in third. She's moved her way up into second in that AutoNation Ford. But she's got the Visa/Red Bull car in the number 7. Raffy's, the Peruvian, in his sophomore season. He is up there looking for that second place spot here. He might have a run coming into the hairpin. Forza doing a good job holding on to the lead here. He led that last lap. He's going to look to lead another. And contact side by side. Michelina, the rookie, the Truck Series champion. And she is going to hold off the 7 for that corner, but he might make a lunge down to the final corner again. We got another battle here between Rapid and Blend. They're trying to get up to Kane, who has managed to get himself back up into 4th after that corner cut. Lap number 4 out of 46 here in Daytona, and no shortage of action here in this bastardization of a circuit. We got contact. It's Michelina trying to hold on to that second place spot. Let's take a look at your Visa onboard camera with Funny Raffy's. Oh, I just realized the sound is off on our live stream. Okay, that's better. We got Fox camera crew, apparently. Oh, we got problems. It's a flip. Blend is on his lid. Caution is out. And Blend is the first flip of the day. We saw that twice in the truck race. That curb in particular loves to send people flying. The first caution of the day is out here in Daytona. And we got issues here. Funny Raffy's looking for that second place spot. Michelina overcooks the corner. Here comes Raffy's. He's in the second place, and he'll get it as they bring out the yellow. And into the tire barrier they go. 5 laps have passed, so pit road is open. Don't know why you would pit so early in the race, but pit road is open. It's a little bit of a longer road to pit road this time. Your speed was broken. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, crap. I think I know why it might have been broken. Anyway, pit road is open. We're going to wait for everybody to line up. If you're not pitting, get to your spot behind the line. Okay. Oh, we got one more. Okay, this countdown is for the pits. And Raffies is into his box here. A little bit of chaos down there. Trying to investigate what's up with the... Trying to investigate what's up with the speed here. Oh, yeah, speed was broken for sure. Okay, we might have to restart the server. So, out of pit road. Yeah, pit road, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, corner cuts with the speed that it resets you to once you hit the corner cut limiter. I guess I had that wrong, so I am sorry, guys. We're gonna fix that. And then we're gonna get back. I wish you could edit the scripts from F3X or something. So I'm gonna get a screenshot of the running order real quick here. Yeah, it was... Oh, it was broken from the start. Yeah, but you still drew attention to an issue that we have here. So I'm gonna get the picture of the finishing order. Yeah, we're gonna reset to the caution order. I'm gonna nuke the server again real quick. I will tell you guys, and we'll be restarting from lap 5 out of 46. So stick with us real quick, guys. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Perez Sports Network, the best sports on the best network. We had some technical difficulties, unfortunately, but we're back. Well, not technical difficulties, more like issues with the thing. Yeah. So that's kind of how that's going to go. Others laps. So actually the runoff would be 6, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're resetting to the caution order. I got the screenshot right here, so let me see what we have. Come on, Windows, cooperate. Thank you. So Michelina is on the bottom in row 1, then blend to her outside. And then Forza is on the inside on row 2. Raffies is to his top side. I'm going to wait till we get those situated here. So Raffies, you'll be lining up. Oh, wait, where is... Oh, he's in Sky Jail. Sorry about that. Oh, no, he's not in Sky Jail. He's down there. So Raffies, you'll line up left of the 00. That black car. Your car's not moving? That's odd. That is very odd. Well, I got it to move, so you're welcome. Aston Martin car. think you're just lagging. Okay, well, I have 99 milliseconds, so... no, you're gonna move up. There you go, right there, next to the 00. Okay, and then the next row... Kane is fine right where he's at. I'm gonna say 4. Move up here. It's a little weird because Narrows was all the way back here for some reason. Narrows, you'll move up here, and then Random right where you're at is perfect. Cool. You guys actually went through that nice and smooth. That's good. Anyway, so we're sorry about that, guys, on Perez Sports Network, about the whole reset thing. I know that was a little weird. Makes us look pretty amateur, I know, but we've diagnosed an issue, and it is fixed now. Oh. It's fixed. So, yeah. Even though nobody really was experiencing problems with it, we still had that kind of investigated. But anyway, we're all ready to go. It's in the past. We're all good now. So with that, the Ionity fastest lap board has been reset. So this is your chance to grab those 5 extra bonus points here. So not like anybody really gives much of a damn. So, oh, Bubba Wallace is in. And yeah, countdown had a stroke from me. That's okay. Green flag in the air here at Daytona. The 87 backs off. That was a smart move. And Kane is trying his damnedest to kill Forza, the 3-time champion, no longer the defending champion, obviously. 00 is having a lot of issues. Cars are obviously sliding pretty good here. I did not change the setups in that time frame, so I don't know what happened. I didn't even touch them last week. Made adjustments to them on like Friday or Saturday before the race was scheduled. And then just, yeah. But Forza's out in the lead. He's been leading the most laps today anyway. Oh my dear God. What the heck happened back there? Caution's out. 2-car wreck. Oh, big crash. Random now involved in an accident. 3 different cars were sent off in the final sector. Caution is out for the 2nd time. Even the Truck Series didn't manage that. So let's see if everyone else is alive. So caution's out for the 2nd time here in Daytona. Pit road is closed. Oh, that's tart. I'm drinking bucked up, lightly carbonated protein peach mango flavor. You can taste the mango more than the peach. 25 grams of protein, though. All right. And change laps. And we'll be switching the time here shortly. So like lap, I don't know. Green flag, oh, well, Rapid had an issue there, but that's okay. He'll probably catch up. And Michelina rockets to the lead. She's out in front of the 45. Forza into 3rd, being chased by Raffies. And Forza using as much of the track as he can, and Rapid back there as well. And the defending champion, Random, now into 4th place. Big opportunity here. Oh, we got problems. Forza getting touched there on the back quarter panel. Uh-oh. Okay, they survived the final corner there pretty well. Forza up into third place now, trying to keep himself in contention here. That was your New Orleans Saints onboard camera. And look at Rapid as he is fighting his teammate, Bunny Raffies, but these two in the Chevrolet Blazer EV, they're going to be trying everything they can. Oh, and an ass pack, 27. Sends Rapid. I'm going to give a warning, or yeah, I'm going to give a verbal there to Random. To be fair, I did say that we'd go a little bit harder on that kind of thing on the enforcement. Forza just went right there at the barrels. I should have made those barrels can collide. And the top three, all under a blanket. Forza just completely took out the 45. So verbal to the 00 there as well. Didn't even make an attempt. Oh, the 45 gets his revenge, though. That's going to send one guy around. 2-car accident, but one of them kept it going. And I do not blame Kane for that. However, you know, that was not a good move. And to be fair, I can't necessarily prove that he didn't just lag there. We know that a couple of drivers are having some issues with that, me included, even though I'm not a driver. But Michelina is in the lead of the race here. There are 3 drivers, kind of barely separated by a millisecond. Keeping an eye on those there. That is, let me double check. That is Rapid, Kane, and Raffies that are all fighting for what looks to be third.
Shut up!
I thought I turned off the frickin' soundboard. Raffies slides on into the 45 spot. Uh-oh. Big problems coming here. And now Forza. Oh, the 4's diving into pit road. So I think the 4 was one of the cars that did not pit under yellow. He's coming in under green, so that strategy has just completely screwed him over. Assuming he's pitting and not, like, retiring. Okay, yeah, he's just pitting. So the 4 is the first one to pit under green flag conditions here. A fresh start to the season, and we already have our first race with green flag stops, which at this place I didn't think would be possible. Get out of the grass, whoever that was. Kane. Ooh, Forza runs a little bit wide there. That might give Kane an opportunity with your AutoNation onboard camera. And who dat in second place? That is Forza. And he's about ready to lose that spot, though. Chevy versus Ford again. Although, to be fair, the Fords currently make up 66% of that top 3. But the Chevrolets kind of round out the top 5 a little bit. There's a Chevy in third and a Chevy in fourth. I'm not so sure about fifth, though. And Chevrolet in their first ever outing in the Cup Series. Of course, there were a couple of Chevy teams in the Truck Series last season. However, none in the Cup Series, even though the option was wide open. A couple people did decide to take Chevrolet as a manufacturer this season, though. I think we had narrows into the limiter there. I'm not sure. This is the battle for second. Going on board again with the 45, and he's going to send it way up the inside to Daniel Kvyat-level torpedo. Osama bin Kane. Or, no, that's not right. Kin bin Laden. I don't know. I don't know enough about that kind of thing to make an accurate nickname for Kane that they've given to George Russell and Andrea Kimi Antonelli last season, but side by side here, Chevy versus Ford. Forza, he's got to be getting a little bit tired of seeing that black and pink 45. Both these cars were made by me, by the way. Those are my paint schemes battling with each other. Forza dives down a little too deep. Didn't send the, if he would have sent the 45 into the barrier there, that would have been a 1 out of 3, but still. And Forza chooses the preferred line down there. He makes that final corner stick. He's not done so well in terms of the that final corner. I keep saying quarter, but corner. But he makes it stick that time. He just got the overtake on the 45. We got the field's a little bit more thinned out. What happened? Oh, no, it's not. Blen is battling with Random. And the sun's starting to set. We are going under the lights here in Daytona. There are lights in the infield road course. I checked. NASCAR, when they did the Clash in 2021, which I watched live, so I should have known that, they did that under the lights, and they did it just fine, so. This is the battle between Random and Blen. Blen usually does well on the Roval type circuits. He got his first Cup win at the Indianapolis road course last season. We got a driver into pit road. It's going to be Rapid. I think he did end up retiring from the race. So I thought he was just pitting, but he is actually, yeah, oh, he had to pit and he's got to go to a meeting. Oh, okay. I don't know what. So I guess that's why the field looked like it thinned out a little bit, because it did. We are now down to 7 drivers. Rapid will get the 8th place points. And when we cross the threshold into lap number 26, we are going to change to pitch black here under the lights at Daytona. Michelina has now led the bulk of the laps, and she is going to come in to start us off at lap number 19 as we get ready to enter the second half of the race. And that battle between Kane and Forza is still going strong. Oh, contact. Big contact. Coming into the first of 2 hairpins in the actual road course section here. Oh, trouble! We got a flip. 45 and a shower of sparks. Up and over. Caution is out. And the curbing claims another victim. And this time it is Kane v. me. I think he got that a couple times in the truck race as well. But he is up and over. Too bad for that 45. He'll still... Thing is, the race is not over. Not even close. So he's going to have more opportunities as the race progresses to get back into that motion. So Michelina, followed by Forza, and then Raffi's. Pit road is open. Do not hit anybody trying to come across the line. The pit road is open. Line up in the order that the board says you're in. I'm sweating like crazy. It's like... It's like 70 some odd, like what? 70 degrees. Oh. It's 78 degrees in my room, so that's not good. It's blazing fucking hot. It's supposed to be, it's breezy outside though, so I don't get that. Anyway. Looks like everybody and their mother is pitting. No abstention. You don't have GP2 engine, Michelina. You've led the most laps today. Okay. I think everybody's going about that speed. Uh-oh. Because the CC limiters made it where you went 10 miles or 10 studs per second quicker. I'm going to get rid of that car. I'm sorry, guys. I should have thought about that. As soon as I... There we go. Bye-bye. Narrows is the only one that is staying out. And I think they stayed out last time as well. By the way, Narrows is wearing one of our shirts. That's gonna go off sale unless I get premium. I'm gonna have to give in and give Roblox my money, guys. I hate that they're doing that, and I think it's a really crappy thing for them to do. But I spent a lot of time on those shirts, and I'm not gonna have them go off sale. So I think after this race concludes, you know, I got some money from, you know, my job, so it's fine. I can afford it. It's just morally I can't afford it. You know. Ugh. Maybe there'll be enough backlash and Roblox reverses their decision, but you know. A lot of shirts are going to go off sale as a result. I think they're going to figure that out real quick. Time to gamble. Yeah. We're not in Vegas quite yet, but... Did I change maps to the right thing there? Forza, you got tagged. Yeah, I don't know why they break a lot. I honestly don't. Let me investigate. Because I thought I had them... Okay, so it's at 240. And then the CC... Okay, so the... Oh, shoot. Did I change the pit limiter? I think I did, I thought. Pit exit limiter. Aw, shit. So the pit exit limiter is 10 studs per second over what I wanted it to be. Sorry, guys, we have to nuke again. I'm sorry. Jesus Lord. So, yeah, it's not the cars, it's the limiters. There's a way for that. There's a way for it to be a little bit more seamless, but like God damn it. I got a screenshot of the order we have. I'm sorry. I called my buddy Kim Jong-un. So for those watching on PSN, we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to PSN coverage of the Electric Racing Tour on Perez Sports Network. Brought to you by Hankook, the official tire provider of the Electric Racing Tour. Also brought to you by Ionity, the official charging station, or the official electric vehicle charging station of the Electric Racing Tour. Glad to have y'all back. Really? Lag? I'm at 99 milliseconds. It's in my server. 150, okay. Well, that's not so bad. I average that in a lot of public games. Which, you know, probably not the best thing ever, but, you know. I got Spectrum. What are you going to do? Yeah, about 103 to 150 is about normal for me. So. Yeah, Blend, you're going to die. I'm sorry. You're going to die. Okay. I completely forgot what lap we're on, but that's okay, because I took a screenshot. And even then, I can go back and look at the live stream, so... 24? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was about that. So, yeah, we're in the right spot. Narrows on the bottom in row 1, and then Raffies, and then Forza, Random. Yeah, pretty much a carbon copy. You guys did really good on that. So... change others laps 24 23. I'm going to assume that I didn't change laps. No, I think I did. Yeah, I did, because I was about to count down before we shut down. So yeah, I did change laps. So sorry about that to our fans. Let's get this going back here as we get ready to start the second half. We've been live for 38 minutes. It feels like a lot longer than that. Oh, there's church bells. I wonder who died. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, it is Sunday, to be fair. Alright, we ready to go? Are you ready, kids? I'm not putting up the banner this time. Green flag back in the air here in Daytona. Coming off of our third caution, and that's 45. And he just completely took out the 7. I'm not calling a yellow for that. I know that was probably lag, but actually I'm almost confident that it was lag. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm still giving you the 1 out of 3. Where is he? Oh god, he's beached. Caution's out. He's beached. He's like a whale right now. He's like my mother. No caution. Are you sure? Well, you're kind of... Okay, yeah, caution. No caution. No caution. Keep it going. Keep it going at race speed unless somebody dies here. I think Michelina got limited. Nope, she didn't. Thought for sure I put a limiter there. So no caution. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. Guys, you guys don't have a malformed brain. Speaking of which, I sat behind a kid with Down syndrome yesterday at the state championship game, so that was fun. Okay, so our second lap under green. Last caution was out because Kane decided he wanted to take flying lessons today. Oh, good lord. Raffies in the 87 get into it. Michelina, you were pushed. I'm just going to leave it be. Uh-oh, in the Chevys, kind of a bit of a civil war here with Narrows and Raffies. These are the two Shark Motor Club cars that are remaining in the race. You can tell because it's a Chevy, and Narrows tried his damnedest to take out the 7. That was not good. Kane is not a lap down. I don't think. He better not be. I'm going to change that. And Kane's kind of got to hope for a caution or pit stops at this point. Uh-oh. 7 got up onto the curb a little bit and kind of lost his back wheels there. Got side by side between Michelina and Random. Michelina dominated the middle, or the ending of that first half of this race, and now we're down into our final 20 laps, officially halfway through here in Daytona. Len, I'm not going to penalize you. You were pushed by the 48. The 7 just about Dale Earnhardted. Fitting, it's Daytona. Raffi's was almost Dale Earnhardt, and the 48 was almost Ken Schrader. We got a battle for second, Michelina and Random. That battle is reignited. We also have a battle for fourth between Raffi's, Blen, and I guess you can technically count Narrows in that battle too, as they come in through. I believe this is the International Hairpin, and then is it called the Horseshoe or Hairpin at this racetrack? I feel like I've heard it get called the International Horseshoe at one point. I'm not sure. Okay, 45 just got into the tire barrier back there. And this is definitely now, if it wasn't a 3-car battle before, it definitely is now. But Narrows took the corner very wrong there, and they're in a very bad spot as a result. Here comes Blen down the outside. Raffi's makes the bottom lane stick for the most part, washes back up toward the rubble strips. 27 almost went flying. That could have been an incident that would have cut Forza's lead for sure. 27 has got major problems. Way overshoots the corner. I think he was trying to outbrake Michelina, and he just got almost sent to the Bahamas with that move. And now here comes the 16 of Blen. 7 cuts across his nose. And it's a Ford Chevy in your top 3, about to be Dodge if Blen can make a move in this first corner. Whoever designed that first corner should be taken into a dark room and beat about the head. We are going to Oschersleben, by the way, this season, so that might actually come true. We are not using that chicane though. So side by side between Blen and Random, it's looking like these two will be trying to get that fourth place spot. Battle for third still on, but this time it's Raffi's and Michelina after Random decided he wanted to commit seppuku in this International Horseshoe. It's one or the other. I forgot which hairpin it was. And Narrows overshoots. Completely misjudged the corner. And we got trouble. Raffi's! Michelina, they both get into some contact. Michelina's still not finished. And she is bumping and banging. And Blen gets dumped. Multiple cars around. Still green. 17 laps to go here in Daytona. Forza out into the lead of the race by over 7 seconds, unleashing his inner Alex Palou. If you watched that St. Petersburg race in the IndyCar series, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The thing is, Forza is not Spanish, to the best of my knowledge. Forza first. It's going to be Raffi's second so far, trying to defend. That was legal by Random, but here comes... Oh, okay, Michelina, that is an ass pack and a half. Oh, that's okay, because she's going to get Earnhardted. Random letting her know that was not an okay move. Oh, and Raffi's almost went flipping. Forza's pretty much in the Dominican by now. So we're taking a look at this battle for second. There are realistically about 4 cars right now that are battling for second. I think maybe now we're more comfortable saying 3, although Narrows could make a bonsai move into the hairpin. Oh, looks like they gained a little bit of time. But Michelina is into second. I'm kind of wary about saying she's comfortably into second, but she's in second. Random trying to make a move here. Your defending champion from season 4. Actually, you're 2 champions from last season. Michelina in the Maverick E-Truck Series, Random in the Hankook E-Cup Series. These 2 drivers won trophies in their respective divisions last season. And Michelina currently into second. She's looking for the Cup title. They're doing what Dale Jr. couldn't do. Won a Busch Series title, but couldn't win a Cup title. I hear squealing. I think that might have just been from the thing there. Michelina really pulling ahead here. Random now has to defend third from Raffies, who has been one of the faster cars today. He's got that Chevrolet power. Here comes the bow tie to the bottom of the racetrack. Side by side, Kane gets loose. I think he made the pass while on the rumble strip there. If there were 2 tires there, he's fine. Oh! Random sends Raffies into the barrier. Not sure that's worthy of a verbal warn. Sure, I'll hear about it after the race. 14 laps to go in Daytona. The gap is widening here as these guys continue to try to kill each other. And about, on average, it takes about 57 seconds. I'd say probably 58 seconds. Whole time was in the 56s, though. Oh, trouble, Raffies! Clips the tire barrier, but he is going to be on all 4 tires, and it was a 1-car accident, so the caution will be still at bay here. Flagman will keep that yellow flag in his pocket. And Forza continues to lead here at Daytona, a track that he has literally never seen because this is a layout pretty much exclusive to us. Same way that Saskatchewan was exclusive to NAPRA for the longest time. But he has come in. He's kind of He's struggled a lot in practice, quite frankly, but he has managed to, learn the track, and he is dominating so far. It really doesn't. It's helped a lot by the fact that everyone from third on down has been kind of in a melee today. That's been kind of where all the action has been in the mid pack. We're doing a better job than NASCAR of looking at the midfield battles. Cleaning off my microphone here, but. Michelina into second place, the Truck Series champion. She is actually cutting into that gap. And the thing about this, she has plenty of time. She has a lot of clean air in front of her. Assuming Kane doesn't get up there, she's going to have a lot of leeway to get up to that 00 if she bides her time. These 2 Fords in a really good position right now. Kane is that first Chevrolet up there. Oh, there's a bonsai move there. I saw that move that Narrows Arrows took there. That was a Chevrolet, I believe. It was either Narrows or Random, actually, now that I think about it. But that was a really good move, whoever that was, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it really stuck as Blend continues to be up into third place. Raffies runs the corner a little bit wide. Random's going to continue to have this. This is a 4-car battle for 4th. Blend currently leading the charge there. He's got Narrows behind him, and then Random is there in that 3rd place spot in the pack, and then also Raffies back there rounding out that spot. And the thing about Kane, right, he had a horrible restart, but he's managed to claw his way back up into 3rd place. That's the thing about Kane. He is such a good driver that it really doesn't matter where he's at or like how far back he is on the track. He will make up that time. He will put himself in the position. Right now, he is currently chasing that 87 car of Michelina. Keep in mind, Kane started on pole. He also won. He won the truck race from the pole as well. I think he also got the fastest time. Speaking of which, Kane right now has your Ionity fastest lap with a 54.967. He is currently in the lead of that Ionity fastest lap. He's looking for those 5 bonus points here in this race. So right now, the 48 almost brought out the yellow there with the flip. This is going to be a big send here. Random gets into the quarter panel of the 16. And it's kind of let off a little bit there. 2 Chevys, 1 Dodge, and 1 Toyota. 3 wide coming in through into the final sector. And into the Sonoma hairpin here. That's what I call this hairpin in the final corner. It looks exactly like turn 11 at Sonoma. 10 laps to go here in Daytona. Still 3 wide. 2 Chevys, 1 Dodge, 1 Toyota. The defending champion in among the mix. Also the Season 4 Rookie of the Year. Also up in there, Raffies. New manufacturer, but not a new team. And this is going to be a good battle to the end here for this 4th place spot. Also, do not think for a second that I'm not keeping my eye on that battle between Michelina and Kane. Michelina has caught up to Forza for the most part, but also Kane has caught up to Michelina. He's about, we're gonna take a look at the split here when they come across the line, but Michelina, just in that last lap alone, has cut in, I think, about 2 seconds off of Forza's pace here, so she is really making a hard charge. This could set up for a very good finish here in Daytona. Raffies and Narrows kind of trying to get through the first corner without much issue. 27 makes a little contact with the 48. This has got to be one of the trickiest sections of the racetrack. I say one of because you still got that 3rd sector, but this is not a track for the faint of heart. Random still there in that Proto Steel Toyota Camry. He's trying to hold off Narrows. Narrows making a charge down as they go into that final hairpin on the official 24 Hours of Daytona track. 9 laps to go here. Now going to be transitioning to 8 laps to go as Forza crosses the line. 27 going to make a charge. He sends Narrows. Oh, we got a wreck. Still green. They kept it going. It was barely even an instant. Well, it was just a little bit of contact, if anything. My dog is going crazy after I did that. So here comes the 16 of Blen. He's got 27 right where he wants him. 27 also at the 16 right where he wants him, though. He's going to make a move around the outside. Blen sticks to the bottom, though. He makes it move. Or makes it stick. Sorry, makes the move stick. That's what I meant to say. Meanwhile, I think we got Raffies just completely running away with it. He's able to shake that pack. And now he's comfortably into 4th place. He's got really not much worries unless... I think something's going on with my... There we go. So now 7 laps to go. Blen is trying to break away from the pack as well. Narrows and Random are all in their own little bubble. We know Random isn't the greatest when it comes to road courses, but he has still done the job today for that for Wind River Racing. And now Blen's kind of allowed the pack behind him to get back into an accordion. And I'm still going to update you with that battle. Michelina is still cutting into the time, but now she's got Kane to deal with. These two, if I'm them, I'd work together to get up to Forza, so that way you have a chance to battle for the win. Michelina, 2.8 seconds behind. Kane is 3.5 seconds back from the leader. Very good split so far. Let's get an update on your Ionity fastest lap. That's still gone to Kane, although Michelina is in second in that battle with the 55.567 fastest time. Kane with a 54.95. So a lot of fast times being made up here. Now I think about it, 54, I think was the fastest time in qualifying. I can prove that. But 2.8 seconds separates the two in first and second. But Kane has made a move on Michelina. I guess it's fitting we got the Fox Sports ticker up. And Kane, oh, he's completely torpedoed. And there goes his chances. Oh, he's got to go. Oh, that's too bad. So, okay, well, thank you for deleting your car. So now it's all Michelina. It's all up to her to get up there to Forza. She's got no competition, as the closest car to her is currently sitting 13 seconds behind her. She has lost time to the Forza. Michelina lost 2 seconds and all that. She's going to have to try and make all that back up. But Forza, I think the best chance for her to make up that time is in this section of the racetrack. Forza hasn't had the best line on this part in Sector 2. Now as they enter into Sector 3, this is going to be interesting to see how much time Michelina can truly make up. Forza struggled early on that banking section, but he's kind of learned it a little bit. Michelina has mastered it a little bit. She's entering in low. That's making up a ton of time in this part of the racetrack as well. But Forza is pretty quick in Sector 1. Let's see what he's got here. Michelina, 2.9 seconds separates her from first. 4 laps to go. Under the lights here at Daytona International Speedway. Kane, 2 of the Shark Motor Club cars have retired, Kane and Rapid. So Raffies is the only Shark Motor Club, or that's a lie. I think Narrows is also here too. So I guess 2 of the Shark Motor Club cars are left active in this race. So let's see what the splits are going to be. Forza is dramatically losing time to Michelina. It's basically a qualifying session right now, but she's into the draft of the 00, but Michelina goes wide into Sonoma. Let's see what she's got here. On board with Michelina Baranina in the Best Water Technologies Ford Mustang. With your BWT on board, trying to get there to the 00. And honestly, not really any battles to look at so far, although there is one brewing. The final 3 cars in the back are starting to get up to each other just a little bit here. Forza looking for his first win since the season finale in Season 4. That was his last race. Retired and then he was lured back in by Perez Motorsports, and now he's looking for a win to restart his career. Already has a shrine in the Hall of Fame. I don't think we're not gonna remove it, even though usually the Hall of Fame to qualify for the Hall of Fame you have to be retired usually, but there's no taking away the bust now. 2 laps to go here in Daytona. Is there enough time for Michelina to get up to the front to make the move? She's got to hope for a mistake by Forza. She's into the draft. So let's see what she has here. Coming into the final corner. Now this is the final corner right here. And if she can get a good ramp up into the front stretch here, she might have a big chance. 1 lap to go, presented by Hankook. This is going to be her last chance here to make a big move. Can Forza hold on, and can Michelina get her first points-paying win in the Hankook E-Cup Series in her very first race? She won at Perez Motorsports Campus to open out the Truck Series last season. She's the first ever winner in the Truck Series. Can she get a win in her rookie year in her first race? Down into the International Horseshoe for the final time. Forza losing pace rapidly. You also got some battles back there. We'll keep an eye on those after they cross the line. Forza for the final time through the final corner. And I think he's going to do it. Yeah, he is. Welcome back to Victory Lane. Forza Blaze wins at Daytona International Speedway. Now we're looking at the battle here between Random and Blen. Random trying to hold off. He goes wide. Blen punches him. It's going to be contact. Into the Sonoma hairpin. What has he got? Random. Now here comes the 16 to the bottom of the racetrack. Blen is going to get 4th place. What a move by Blen to get the position. And Narrows will finish out last of the running cars. A good result there for Blen. He had to fight for it, though. And Forza is your winner. And, of course, Victory Lane is right there. Hopefully you don't do what you did at Boysen and dip out on us before that. I'm still a little bit bitter about that, by the way. So, been holding on to that for the last... How long has it been since that race? Like 6 months? So, just letting you know that. Let me get the... let me see the confetti. One sec. Where is it? Oh. And, of course, today's trophy, like we said, a bowl of oranges. We are in Florida. Also, before we get started here, we'd like to remind you today's victory is fueled by the same ones who fuel you. Victory's first stop is presented by Maverick, Adventure's first stop. And Forza Blaze in Victory Lane. And what a return to the series. The 3-time champion. And he brings that New Orleans Saints car to Victory Lane. He was in our Hankook driver spotlight. And for very good reason. Picture is going to be taken here in 3, 2, 1. Picture. Well, Blen, I guess, his head's going to be in there. I'm not sure how much I like that, but that's okay. So, with that being said, Forza returns to the series and gets the victory, driving the 00 Ford Mustang Mach-E. I've lost count of how many wins he's got in the series, but honestly, there's probably a lot more to come if he sticks around. But that being said, it was still a very good battle by Michelina Baranina. Let's give one last update to your Hankook, to your Ionity fastest lap. That's going to go to Kane v. Me. So with that being said, he's picked up the bonus points today. He's got 10 bonus points for qualifying on pole and for getting the fastest lap. Unfortunately, he had to go toward the end of the race, so he is not going to get the points for the win, unfortunately. But he will get credit for 7th place in the finishing order. That being said, that's going to conclude our coverage of the Daytona E-Prix. We'll be back next Sunday as the Truck Series and the Cup Series take a trip to the Perez Motorsports campus as they battle for the only super speedway race in the ERT Hankook E-Cup Series. That's coming in from Rockmart, Georgia. For the Waffle House, 1:50 next week. That'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. On the Perez Sports Network, also followed by the Cup race, the Napa Auto Parts 200 from Perez Motorsports Campus. Both those races can be found on the PSN YouTube channel. Of course, thank you so much for tuning in to the Hankook E-Cup Series on the Perez Sports Network, the best sports on the best network. That being said, this has been Nick the Rabbit with PSN. We'll see you next week down in Georgia, or up in Georgia. We'll be moving in from Daytona up to the Atlanta Metro. With that being said, as always, take care until next time, and you know there'll be a next time. Have a good one. Forza wins the opening race here at Daytona.